See if it's on Facebook.
I think the opening stream seconds are the best quality.
This is for everybody though, not just us. Like real, not real. We are real streamers. Look at us. Um,
Didn't you
but
see?
Twitch streamers, the beginning, that's why they be having like their little countdowns. That time, remember when I did that one time? That was fun. Now Restream got AI music. Watch when I have AI music and a countdown. Y'all gonna feel some type of way when I get bougie on you.
No, yeah, watch when we figure it out. It's alright, it's alright.
And watch when Calvin bring the green screen. Then we gonna be back in the cave. Y'all know the cave. Every time we do this ghetto, blame Calvin because we haven't gotten a green screen from him yet. So it's his fault.
Can you look to see if that's how it look for you?
Let's see. You might switch camera.
Maybe. I said that should look dirty. Hmm. Wait, guys, we look so cute on here, and then on the camera we look dusty.
Should we might try to trade cameras and see if it look better, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah, especially because I put the camera away.
And I, and I'm like, we don't have the end of stream to do. Do we have the end of stream to do that?
Potentially.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. We're just gonna do a little troubleshooting as usual.
As you can see, you know.
Are we frozen? No, not on here.
Okay. I was like, we were trying something out. Maybe downgrade it? This is going to be up close and personal, sorry.
Let's see.
This might be better.
Probably. Let's see.
Un momento, folks.
Is it better? I don't think it's better. Let's just go back to the other one. It's not better. Wait. It might be better. Is it? I don't think it's better.
Let me end this live stream. Let me try and troubleshoot it.
Is it better?
I can't tell. It looks bad. Why'd I try and go to another platform?
This might have been. I think it's better. Yeah, one of us like on Twitch or YouTube. Let's see on YouTube.
I don't know. It kind of looks cute from this. It looks cute here.
But that's yeah. I guess it looks a little better.
Oh yeah, it does look better. Okay.
All right, better. Okay. Welcome to Insert Name Here, brought to you in full Technicolor and living sound with the dulcet tones of the lovely, the gorgeous, the pixelated Alejandra Taylor.
Shit, pixelated as a motherfucker. Hello.
And me, the gorgeous, raspy voice, blurry, lo-fi. Malachi Unique. You know the blame for the blur? Calvin. It's Calvin's fault, right? Because Calvin, he didn't bring us the green screen. And so then we had to like move to a different location. And then where we didn't have the camera. And now we're blurrier. So it's his fault.
It's okay. It's okay. Next week I'll bring the camera from Malaysia's house to this house. We'll be fine.
But we're here in solidarity with the people, you know? This is Alejandra. See, we have 4 people on. They came on right when you did that, bro. Now they gotta get off, bro. Now they gotta get off the fucking call. I mean, the call.
Okay, the issue is I had Facebook muted.
Okay. All right. Anyway, you know what? We're here because back by popular demand, as usual. And because we have to be in solidarity with the people. We have the young people out, you know, in the roads and in the paths fighting for freedom. And I fucks with it, man. I fucks with it. Bro, I'm jumping into talking about the encampments. Let me get serious to be clear so people who don't know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Recently, in the fight against genocide and imperialism and white supremacy, several young organizers and activists across the country, but many around here, because we're a freaking college city and we have a bunch of colleges. They should all be doing it anyway. Have joined the call for righteousness and freedom and decided to occupy their school grounds as they should. And I have to say, like, I don't know why anybody who pays taxes in the city is mad about this, because these places don't be paying taxes. Like Emerson, freaking Northeastern, y'all can pay some taxes. How about that?
You know, I was gonna talk
Y'all
to you
gonna
about that. I
weaponize
was
the
like,
police?
oh, I should save this for here, but that was me, because mainly because Northeastern and I think Emerson,
Yeah.
they have both made a lot of arrests, like over 100 arrests at both campuses.
Yep.
And Northeastern, I think, is saying that for anyone that's one of their students, they're not arresting. But anyone that's not a student is going to get arrested.
It's like, how dare you, bro? How dare you criminalize the community? These, like, for once, people in your freaking school community are finally doing something that, you know, speaks to the people, speaks to the city around them, and you want to, arrest the people they're in solidarity with. I'm happy you don't arrest the students. Don't do that, but don't arrest anybody. And like I said again, they shouldn't even be able to weaponize the police, because y'all just chilling, snatching up land, not paying taxes, not doing what you're supposed to do to not pay taxes, which is give back to the community. Like, whatever little play, oh, you went to Boston Public Schools, so you get $2 and some free headphones, y'all be doing, it's not enough. That does not cover what this city gives to you in endowments and entitlements, is what I meant. Endowment also is a problem, but entitlements and all, and tax breaks and every whatever else, like, you don't pay taxes, but you're a nonprofit, and that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Places like Northeastern, especially, like Northeastern is like notorious for their fucking tech, like their tech surveillance and shit, conferences, and their being connected with all these military, weaponry companies, and leading their math department into the State Department. Like so many mathematicians, people who get math degrees, end up working for the federal government. That's where they're pipelined to. When they go to those conferences, that's who's there. Like Raytheon and the federal government and all these people trying to get our smartest, brightest young people to make weapons of war to oppress us. Like, that's crazy.
Also, never forget that with these encampments, and if you don't know, currently they're encampments at MIT, Emerson, Harvard, Tufts, and Northeastern, just like in our areas, and then there are encampments across the state, across the United States, across the country, to stop working with Israel in regards to a lot of these creepy programs like surveillance programs, military weapons programs, and these schools are saying no.
And then I don't know about this state. I should have looked this up, but there are a lot of states where they literally made BDS illegal, which I don't think happened here, but I don't know for sure. So somebody should tell me. But they made it so some places you can't even divest, because that is how deeply entwined Israel is into America's goal of imperialism. Like, Israel's a vassal state. Like, they're not that's our little brother, bro. That's nothing that they are not pulling the puppet strings in the US government. No. Like, we love that they're a white supremacist capital in the middle of the Middle East, and they are proud to walk around, knowing that they got, a bully at their back if anybody ever tries to question them. Like, so don't get it twisted. Israel is not controlling the US. Like, what was that?
My mom was trying to call me.
anything they do, we love. Like, Joe Biden loves it. The structures of real people power, the donors, the deep state or whatever, those people love it. And not because they're Jewish, like, because they're capitalists and white supremacists, maybe even evangelists, but mostly because of the money. But like, it's like I said, if you're paying taxes in this city, like,
I'm more mad they're wasting all these police officers' time.
Like,
I remember one of our friends that goes to Harvard went to the campus the other day, and she was like, why are there police here? And she was like, oh, I guess because of an encampment. And she was like, this is so stupid. They're literally just singing like Kumbaya.
right, they've literally in there having fucking dinner and stuff, like singing. And then on Northeastern, they're literally, man, there's a whole, did you see that video?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. There was directly a video of a counter protester saying some wild shit that I'm not gonna repeat because I'm not gonna have myself caught up on some bullshit. Somebody clipping something out and acting like I said it. No, but he said some wild shit. Holding an Israeli flag. She's real serious about it. Holding an Israeli flag said that and tried to get other people to repeat after him. Nobody did. And then Northeastern talking about, oh, but that's why we arrested all those other people and not the person who actually said the thing that we said that was really problematic. And he said it to be insightful. And nobody else agreed with him. Like, arrested it. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's so blatant. And I'm glad it's blatant because I need everybody to see and look and pay a freaking attention, bro. People like me, they act like people like me are nutty, crazy. Like, oh, you wanna take down the entire structure of oppression that's existed since the dawn of this country? Like, yeah, I do. Like, yeah, like that's the point. Like, you know, like this is why we're here. Like, if incrementalism worked, we wouldn't be here. If reform worked, we wouldn't be here. If the civil rights movement had worked, we would not be here. Get that through your heads, bro. We failed. They failed. It's all right. It's not their fault. They did so much for us. That's the reason we're here now. Like, we would have been a lot worse off, you know? We could have been a lot worse off with a lot less ability to plan and to have foresight and to know what people did before us to try to make it work. But now that we know that wasn't the right way, that there's no way to integrate ourselves into a place that doesn't see us as human, that only values, you know, financial gain and supremacy. That's all it values. So now when you're thinking I want a better world, you need to be thinking bigger than the next president, bigger than who's your senator, bigger than that, bro. Bigger than that. More change than that. Like, deeper than that. Not just next November, next week, bro. Like, that's where we need to be. Listen. And you know what? Speaking of Northeastern, they focused on arresting people for bull. Sorry. They focused on arresting people for bull. And you know what? They got giant rats over there.
They do have giant rats.
Giant rats. I be seeing them all the time. Think about the rats. Talk about that instead of arresting people for crap. Like, it's true. It's true. Like, don't near Ruggles, bro, at night. You see what I'm talking about. They need to handle those rats, bro. That's all over the sea. We need a rat. This episode, we need a rat czar. All right, but yeah, that I'm serious, man. Like, so
and think about it in specific to the city of Boston. Part of the reason why they're able to arrest some of these people, especially the ones that have tents, are because of the city ordinances that were created around Mass and Cass. We know this, correct? You see the dots connecting, that a lot of these things came about because we allowed them to criminalize people that are homeless.
Exactly.
Unhoused people. That's a better word. We allowed them to criminalize those people. And now, when we want to protest, they're using it against us.
And you know, there's so many people, of course, who will say, well, that's right, they shouldn't block the street, they shouldn't, I'm like, ever since students were blocking an alley, you were not going over there. Like, it's bull talking about they're blocking a public way. I'm like, Ed Flynn, you was gonna go stand in that alley at 2 a.m. You was gonna go stand there. What was you gonna be doing in the alley at 2 a.m? Somebody explain to me what these people wanted to be doing at 2 a.m. in an alley when the Emerson students were blocking a public way. What was you doing in there? What did you want to do? They were blocking your way to, yeah, shut up. Like, it's, I like this is why we say to pay attention to these things, that it's never just like, because right now people are going to say, well, it's just those protesters. And it's never those people. It's never going to be just those homeless people, just those whatever, just those protesters, just the youth people. It's never going to be that. It's always going to go and go and go until it's the smallest cohort of people, because it's not about them being comfortable. It's about them being better than you. And they want you as low down as they can get you. Like, so every time they pass a law, every time they fund the police, every time surveillance expands, when Michelle Wu funds the brick, every time it's coming for you, whoever you are, for you.
Whoever you are.
They do be frolicking. The rats.
The rats be frolicking.
They do be.
They enjoy their life in the city. They have a better life than all of us.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, the encampment at Emerson first went up late last Sunday, and then on Wednesday they were warned about it, and then like 108
city guys.
118 people got arrested. Michelle Wu came out and said, "I love it. I agree." She didn't say exactly that, but she might as well have.
No, even worse. She was like, "That's fine to me," and I said, "Damn."
She
bitch.
said, "I love it."
Damn, bitch. I wish I could show you this video. Like, I wish I could go to the past and show her a video of herself now and be like, "This you, huh? This is who you're gonna turn into, a police-loving woman."
She said, I love to see it.
She said, "Back the blue, baby."
And then Harvard was like, "Girl, don't come to our campus." And she was like, "Okay." As she should. Bro, I'm like, because she should be, she's surely thinking about the fact that everybody's gonna be at everything she does. It's been like, people have been doing that for a few months, but it's going to ramp up, like especially in the summer. Like, you think you're gonna be out everywhere and nobody's gonna be coming to talk to you when you want to play games. Like, you want to lie and go back on promises, which we all knew we were gonna do. She was going over there to say nothing. I don't know, to because she graduated from there. I think so, right? I'm sure I'm almost positive, but I don't know. Like, it's like, it's so expected. Like, this is what mayors do. Boston mayors especially. This is what they do. They love the police. This is why we tell you never to get comfortable with these people. Like, that's not your friend, your family, nothing, unless it is. Still, and hold them to account.
And even if
we cannot let these people sit and get comfortable, we can't do it. We can't do it, because then this is what they do. They write protest ordinances to protect their house. They they make camping bans and stuff to block protesters from doing other stuff. They create a central booking that they should really be they should be more clear about what's going on with that, especially if they're arresting hundreds of people at a time. We know that they never had the capacity for that. That's the point. That's why they made that shit, was because they never had the capacity to do that. So where are folks going? Like, people who need to know, not to say, like, don't be worried about it. Like, but like, like, that's questions that we as citizens should be asking. Like,
hello,
give your local college student a little high five if they're fighting for freedom. Be like, yo, that's nice.
Give them a high five. It's crazy.
High five. Social distancing. Wear your mask. They sometimes they walk over there. Wear your mask. It's good, as they should.
The next thing is, our DA is a criminal, as me and Malaysia told you months ago.
We told, what, 2 years
ago? At this point?
A year ago?
Yeah, I don't know time anymore.
Maybe not, because I guess it was last year. Was it seriously last year? Whew. Anyway,
that was last year.
It can't have been last year that Ricardo Arroyo ran for DA. Whatever the case, Kevin Hayden definitely did some unethical shit that he was not supposed to do.
2022.
Yep. Okay.
2 years ago.
So Kevin Hayden definitely did some unethical shit that he was not supposed to do, and we all knew it. Like, everybody, that's what we said. Like, how the fuck did some sealed some sealed shit from when Ricardo Arroyo was a teen or some shit? I don't know. Was he? I don't even think he was an adult.
Yeah, he was like 17.
Like, how did that randomly just appear in what, the Herald or some shit?
How did it
Like,
randomly appear like 5 years into him being a city councilor?
like
Sorry, guys. We got a
spam message, but it was funny. Anyway,
yeah, so Kevin Hayden, during the race in 2022, when Ricardo Arroyo was running for DA versus Kevin Hayden, not even allegations, I would say.
It was a sealed, like,
some investigation that was done on I was gonna call him the other Arroyo, God,
Ricardo.
On Ricardo, about an alleged sexual assault came out, and everyone was like, oh my God, he is a creeper, stay away, oh my God, don't vote for him, blah blah blah. There was like no evidence, no nothing there, but we know how those cases go. But it came out of the blue, and everyone was like, this is very suspicious.
Right before a DA,
right before a race.
He was doing bad though.
Which
makes it funnier to me. Like
he was,
which that kind of make it funnier, because it's like it was so unnecessary, but you did it anyway. You had it in the bag already, Kevin, but you did it anyway, because this is how people are. They're unethical people. Like we said, that I told you he's a white man. He's very unethical. I told you that. What did I tell you?
It's only funny because I was just looking at the picture of him. If you guys don't know, he's like a biracial man, maybe. I don't know.
I don't even know if he's biracial.
He's white to Malaysia.
He's white
is
to
the
me.
question? Is the answer?
I don't care if all his parents and grandparents are black. He's white to me anyway. But he, like, he's a criminal. And that was unethical. And we should, you should always question where information is coming from, like, good or not. Like, I'm not like, it's okay to believe in conspiracy theories, bro, but question where you're getting the information from, like,
especially because the specific thing
why people are releasing
he got fined for was after Ricardo came out and said, like, this is nothing and blah blah blah. His team basically Kevin Hayden's team basically came out and was like, we have more information. We never saw more information, but they, to make it seem as though Ricardo was guilty, came out with that little press statement that Kevin Hayden was aware of and didn't stop them from making, which is why he got fined $5,000.
And Ricardo also never really recovered from that, like, in terms of for running for city council too. So, but oh well. I don't really care.
It's tough luck. It's tough luck in that regard. You ran.
Well, you did. You was in there for like 6 years or 5 years.
He pulled out on you. Well, he had you had a card back there that wasn't good. And even though nothing came out of it,
charge that to the game.
Anywho, the conclusion is Kevin Hayden is a criminal. That was a really shitty race. Like we said back then, for like the residents of Suffolk County, it was really a bad loss either way. Because obviously now that we know also that Rachel Rollins and Ricardo were doing weird stuff, that Kevin Hayden was doing weird stuff. It was a horrible race.
Every unethical lawyer was like, Rachel's okay.
She got her license back or whatever.
I know. I still take you over any of those other people.
No, I would have taken over either one of them. I would have taken my Queen Rachel.
That's another reason I hate Joe Biden. Not even playing. That's a real another reason I hate Joe Biden, because I feel like he took her because he knew that she would make it more likely for radical shit to be happening here. If Rachel Rollins was DA, these arrests, like, it would be a whole different story, bro. Like, that's why. What a difference a DA makes, bro. That's Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
That's my number one reason.
Oh, and that was the other thing I wanted to say about this movement that's going on right now. Like, this time, bro, like, y'all remember 2020 when y'all let Barack Obama come up in here and tell people to stop protesting? Don't do that, dog. Like, don't do that. What changed except get worse? Everything got worse. More people died from COVID. Everything got worse. Like,
never tell people to stop protesting.
Nothing got better, bro. People are like, oh, it's annoying. Oh well, it's annoying. Maybe you don't know you enough to do something about it, bro. You be stuck, man.
I was looking for my stress ball. It's okay. Oh, there it is. I wanted to play with something with my hands.
We just be stuck in this, like, like y'all fight. This time, if some famous black person comes out and says, I think we all need to sit down and shut up. Let's not do it, okay? Like, let's not do it. Let's not demonize people just because you're like, oh, their method is not my method. Let's not do that. Like, unless they're being actively harmful.
Bro,
Like,
these encampments, they're literally mainly college students on their own college campuses.
that's not bothering you. And that's what college is for. I'm like, I don't know, some of these people went to college, but isn't that what college is about? Like, activism. You know how, first of all, half of y'all who are organizers, y'all be coming here talking about, I'm an organizer, and all you did was organize on your college campus, which is bull. All you white people, they know who I'm talking about. Some of you yuppie black people, but mostly white people, they know what I'm talking about. Like, so let's not even pretend, because then now they grow up, they want to be like, oh, that's so annoying, it's blocking my Prius. Like like that's what you did when you were 20, when you were 19. Like, you were fighting against apartheid, you were like whatever it was, and now all of a sudden, oh no, it's like y'all like white supremacists, y'all neoliberals. Like, you're sad people. Like, if you're not ready to stand up, if this bothers you, like, and if you grew out of it, like, you are always a bad person. I hope you know.
Literally,
always.
You were never going to be a good person. Thank you.
Like, it's sick. So let's not demonize. If we have education to give to people, if we want to say, hey, cover your face if you're, like, maybe you don't want to have yourself on camera and be like, like, maybe you don't want to do that. Like, once you take a mugshot, though, look bad because they already got you then. So you might as well just look at it.
Oh, I thought you meant like look sad, like bad, sad, not like
no, look bad, like look bad,
yeah,
like
look like a baddie.
Mine as well, since I already got you up in there. But
it make a good
before that, like, and then the people are ready, do de-arrest tactics, like kettle the cops, like that video I saw. I don't know where they was that Vanderbilt? No, it was Cal Poly. It was Cal Polytechnic. They
had them police like cows. They were hurting them. That shit was hilarious.
Wherever it was, they was blocking them. I know Cal Polytechnic had a lot of unhoused people like joining their encampment, like, and they wanted to, like, they welcome them as other places should. Like, obviously people like safety, but I'm like, frat boys are rapists too, so there's already probably weirdos in the encampment. But like, there are plenty of people who would want to join. If you're the type of person who's into supporting, I don't know, scroll by, see if any of them are still up. Stop, at least document or whatever with your eyes, not with your camera, because don't get out of people's face with a camera. If people knock your camera out of your hand, you deserve it. Like, they also, I love the undercover people.
You mean the old white men?
They're so hilarious to me. Like,
the old bald, big black, not big black, big white
people. Like, I remember one of my like events, the dude was like, what did he have like a ponytail? He's like, I have a ponytail. Do I look like a cop? Yeah. Or he didn't say, do I have a ponytail? But I was thinking in my head, like, do I look like a cop? But like, yes, bro, you look like a cop because you got your camera up in people's faces and you won't get out of their face. Why are you filming them? Turn around. Like, do I look like? Yes, you do. Like, you think we're stupid? They can like, it's fucking Boston. They can find some hipster looking neoliberal dickhead who wants to be a bully because he got beat up in high school to be a cop. Like, you're not even wearing Doc Martens. Like, like, we know
you're not even that cool.
We know you're wearing police issue freaking shoes, bro. Nope, that was it. Really? What time is it? 1:48. Will we start like 1:20?
Yeah, we've been on 20 minutes.
Yeah,
with 5 minutes of ridiculousness.
I'm like, I don't know. There was nothing more for me. People didn't send us no updates, really. Did you have something to talk about?
No.
Yeah, and email the district attorney and tell him to drop the charges against these students. All of them. Be like, every student arrested, drop the charges because they don't deserve it. And, pay attention to more than Palestine also. Pay attention to the Congo. Pay attention to the Congo because that's the one that we're all going to have to really step back and decide if we really believe in freedom. Like, we're gonna have to ask ourselves, do we really need
Do you need your
our
iPhone?
Red Dragon?
No, we don't need this Red Dragon ass shit.
This Red Dragon.
No, it's certain is that we don't need new technology. New technology is overrated. We don't need it. Freedom of people, a new computer.
Haiti. All the
Haiti's really the one we should pay attention
all
to.
the Americans. That is our business. Like that's our Dominicans. That's y'all business. Like I said, Americans. Like if you want to talk about like how a state treats a state, let's talk about how we treat Haiti. Like let's do that quick. It's all connected. It's never just one thing. Like when we say no one's free to or all free, we mean that nobody is free till every single person is free. The marginalized people are free till the children are free. Paul and Silas.
Continue on.
Paul and Silas, bound in jail, had no money for to go their bail. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Paul and Silas.
No, I'm ending the stream. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you maybe next week if there's something to talk about. She's a sicko.